I think we all carry some beliefs that people that have money are not very nice, that people that want money are selfish, have bad intentions, and may not do good things with the money that they have. This causes a huge disconnect if you are somebody that wants more money, but you relate it to being bad, or you tell yourself deep down that it causes stress and worry in your life. Something's not going to link up there. My name's Rosie. I'm a business and mindset mentor. Today I'm going to be talking to you all about the limiting beliefs that I held around making money, how I have changed them, recognized them and changed them, so that I have been able to attract more over the past few years. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. If you do like this video, please hit like and subscribe so that you are notified every single time a new video comes out. I remember being on a Zoom call with somebody and I remember saying to them, I don't have money mindset issues. I have no problem with that. And that's because I didn't understand it properly. So when people talk about money mindset, I think it's really the beliefs that you hold around money, around wanting money, around people that have money. And really they've been put on us from such a young age that sometimes we can't even identify that we are blocking ourselves from bringing more in. So I look back at that Zoom call now and I feel a little bit silly, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't matter. We recognize things later on. But I remember thinking that having a good money mindset was knowing that you're worthy of accepting money. When actually that is part of it, but there's so much more to it as well. And that's put on us from the media, from the people that we're surrounded with when we were younger, from the schools that we go to, from the content that we consume. A lot of people put pressure on kids and adults to not talk about money. It's bad if you do. People that want it are evil. It's the root cause of all evil. There's not enough of it in the world. It will always cause stress and worry in your life. And to be quite honest, I am here to change that. I want everybody to know that it is not a bad thing to want money. It doesn't matter if you change as a person in life, whether that involves money or not. And wealth is just a feeling. Being wealthy is a feeling. It doesn't matter how much you have in your bank account, you can still feel wealthy at any point. So I recognized that I had a bad relationship with money when I noticed somebody asked me what I wanted for Christmas. And I really did not feel comfortable telling them what I wanted for Christmas. She said to me, just choose one, just tell me exactly what you want. And she'd sent me a form. I was actually working with this lady and she sent me a form and said to tick the boxes of the things that I liked. And I felt extremely uncomfortable. I was like, I don't like this. I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel worthy of receiving that gift. And then I realized as I went into business and was speaking to more and more women, similar patterns, but also I recognized more things within myself. So when I was talking about pricing, it felt extremely uncomfortable. When I thought people couldn't afford things, I would put the prices down without even actually knowing. It was a projection of my own kind of thoughts and feelings and beliefs. So that's when I realized I really needed to get to work, and I started buying books. I started consuming content, listening to podcasts, looking up to people that had what I consider to be a decent money mindset. And when I say decent, I mean like healthy money mindset, a healthy relationship with money. Having a healthy money mindset doesn't mean having $1 million in the bank, okay? It means that you have a good relationship with money. You're okay to accept. You're okay to spend. You know that there is plenty of money in the world and that you will get that money back. So the first thing I did was I started writing my money story. I started looking back at when I was younger and thinking, when money was spoken about, what feelings were in the room? When money came up in life, what emotions did I see being felt and experienced around me? And what story or what identity do I hold when it comes to wealth and having money? Once I wrote that story, I then wrote the story of how I wanted to feel. I wanted to feel wealthy. I wanted to feel, confident in the future of my business. I wanted to believe that the money was coming and that no matter what I spent, more would still come in because there is an abundance of money in the world. Why should it not land in my hands? I then started consistently working on this every single day. So I'd go back to moments and times where things happened, where I really built those deep-rooted beliefs and I switched my perspective and spoke about those times. I spoke about them as if I was there. And I also spoke about them, through journaling or out loud with myself right now, and how I would have liked those situations to have gone, how I would like them to have been different, what I can take from it, and how can I reframe and rebuild a new belief. I then started tracking my income rather than my expenses. So I lived with this habit of looking at everything that was going out all of the time. And this really, really, really led me to live in a lack mindset, a scarcity mindset, where I was constantly focused on everything that was going out. And when you build that, your brain looks for confirmation that you are in a lack, that things are going out, that things don't come in. So just from that small shift of looking at the income and looking at everything that I was receiving every single day and practicing gratitude for that, and really practicing gratitude for my expenses as well. So for example, if I outsource something in my business, when I pay those invoices, I go and thank that person. Thank you so much for doing these things for me. Thank you for being part of my team. Thank you for doing an amazing job. And that really puts you in a position of abundance. Another really powerful thing that you can do if you want to work on your money mindset, if you want to work on stepping into that feeling of wealth and abundance, is clearing things out and making space to receive. Some people view this as very woo-woo and energetic, and it is, because we are energies. If you are constantly holding on to things, it's like you're worried that more isn't coming. If you let go and make space, you are able to attract and receive more into your life. There is no doubt in my mind that this works. When I go and clear out my wardrobe and go and give to charity, immediately I feel abundant because I'm giving, and I'm giving from a place of abundance, not from lack, because if I was lacking, I wouldn't be giving. There's so many things that you can clear out. And while you do this, you're sort of having a clear out of your old beliefs. You're saying, actually, do you know what? I don't need to hold on to all of these things anymore because I know that more things are coming my way. And it's your way of saying, I trust that I am abundant and that I am receiving and I am worthy of attracting. One other thing that I practice quite often that's really, really, really improved my money mindset. There are millions of things that you can do. By the way, I run a whole workshop on this every few months, but these are just a few things. Really visualize yourself as that wealthy person. Visualize yourself as the wealthy person that you want to be, and look at the habits, look at the decisions, look at how she spends her days, or his days, and start doing that. You don't need to go and buy, a £15,000 handbag. I'm not saying that. Sometimes that isn't possible. Maybe instead of working all day from a lack mindset, you actually decide that actually you're going to have a few hours of morning routine. Maybe you're going to take a break in the middle of the day because you are worthy of that. Visualize what your most wealthiest version lives like and start living like that. Once you do that, you focus on abundance, you focus on wealth. The feeling of lack and scarcity and abundance is all just a set of beliefs that we live by. And if you live in lack, you tell yourself you're not worthy of buying that face cream. You're not worthy of a midday bubble bath because you need to work, you need to do more to earn your space on this earth and the things that you want to attract. When actually that is not the case at all. That's just a few things that have helped me to really start recognizing and changing my beliefs around money. There's so much more that I would love to talk about on this topic, just because of the deep-rooted beliefs that we hold around this. I talk quite often about this on my Instagram page, which is Rosie_coaching. And I also, like I said, offer that workshop. Quite often you'll find that being promoted there. But really, I hope this has helped you just to recognize some of the beliefs that you have. If you want to go into that further, if you want to talk about where they've come from, why they've been put in place, and how you can really start doing the work to change that, please don't hesitate to reach out to me and have that conversation, because I would love to help you. I would really, really love to help you. I want to get women talking about money. I want to get people talking about money and feeling comfortable around it, because it brings freedom into your life. It brings so much freedom. And at the end of the day, freedom, time freedom, it's what we all strive for. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, guys. Like I say, if you do, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It really, really helps me. I'll be back next Tuesday with another episode. For now, have a wonderful day.